Good morning, loves. So today I'm doing another what I eat in a day video. I haven't done one since before the wedding. If you guys are new, I was on a weight gain journey to gain some weight for my wedding because I've always felt super thin. I have a really hard time gaining weight, and I was just very determined for my wedding to look my best and feel my best and gain weight. So I definitely gained weight for the wedding. So many of you guys noticed it, especially from our honeymoon. I think there was like a picture where I was like in a bikini and I was getting so many DMs about how I gained weight. I felt like I definitely looked my best at that point. I have since then lost a couple pounds because we have been renovating this house nonstop, so I think I just haven't had as much time to eat. But today I'm starting back up, but I also wanted to show you guys what I was eating and everything like that and how I gained the weight. So later on in the video, I'll tell you guys what my weight is and explain all that stuff to you guys. If you are watching this and you don't want to gain weight, you want to lose weight or maintain weight, these recipes are still great. You guys can just have different size portions or switch things out, which I will tell you guys about. So for breakfast, I'm going to start off with a green juice because it's my favorite thing to drink for breakfast. Just gets me a lot of energy. I'm sick right now, or at least I'm starting to get sick. I just got some cold medicine. I can feel it, like my glands feel very swollen. So for my green juice, I usually will use this Super Greens. I have been using this for a couple years now. It's my favorite. It tastes really good. It has a lot of good things in it for you. So this is what it looks like. I just get it from Rite Aid, the grocery store. It's pretty cheap. It's only like $14 or so. So I use this. I use 2 bananas, 1 mango, although I haven't been able to get good mangoes lately. I don't know if you guys are having the same issue. They've all been really bad. This whole summer I've been like craving a good mango and none of them were good. So I have frozen mangoes, and then I add in orange juice. I was thinking of maybe adding in some cashew milk today. Where is it? So I got this. It's like almond and cashew milk, and it has 10 grams of protein in it. And I definitely feel like I need a little spike of protein, so I might do this instead of the orange juice, and we'll see how it tastes. I'm not a huge fan of how this actually tastes or whatever, but it has protein in it, so whatever. This actually tastes really good. Willie, your favorite thing is green juice. Mommy's gonna get you some, okay? For lunch, I usually try to do something really easy. I usually also eat like a couple different lunches, or like I'll have lunch for like 2 hours, and then like in that 2-hour time span, I'll just like make a bunch of different things. I don't know why, it's just how my body works. I like to eat food constantly. I just like feel the best that way, and I don't get headaches that way either, which is awesome. So for lunch, I'm going to make this. It's Annie's vegan mac and cheese. This is like the pumpkin and sweet potato one. It is so good. I put hot sauce on this and it tastes amazing. It might sound weird, but it's delicious. Connor loves it too. Connor's been really into my vegan and vegetarian meals and foods, which is awesome because I never thought he would like them. So that's great. So I'm gonna make this first, and then if I'm still hungry, I got this from Target last week. It's a jackfruit that I guess is like seasoned to taste like barbecue. It's 100% vegan. It looks really cool. I've never seen this brand or anything. And this is what it looks like. Sometimes when vegan or vegetarian food looks like real meat, it freaks me out a little. So I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of like freaking me out a little bit. But I'll see how I feel about this. I'm assuming I would just put it on like a hamburger bun or something and just go from there, but we'll see how I feel after the mac and cheese. Hot sauce. Here is the mac and cheese. It is so delicious. You guys should definitely try this. Let's just take a minute to appreciate how cute Wilbur is. He's so cute and all cuddly in the blankies. He's so sweet. I love you. I'm gonna try to take a nap. I was basically planning on working all day, like on my computer and stuff, but I just think my body is like screaming for a day off because I've been overworking it, and I know I have, and I knew this was gonna happen. I kept telling Connor, I was like, it's gonna happen like in a day. My body's just gonna completely crash, and I think that's what's happening. So I'm going to make some coffee, but before I drink the coffee, I'm gonna take my vitamins. So basically I just take a prenatal vitamin because we are sort of trying to get pregnant. Like we want babies, but we're also not like pushing it where we're doing like everything possible. We're kind of in the stage of like, if it happens, it happens, but we are trying for kids, but we're not pushing it. I think that like there's like different levels where it's like you're trying, and then there's like you're trying everything possible and like going crazy. I don't want to get to that stage, at least not yet. I'm just hoping that like it happens in a more natural way and it feels like a really big surprise, and like it just happens like perfect timing with God. The pregnancy journey though has been like very interesting and very weird, and has been pretty emotional, I'm not gonna lie. And I've been saying I want to film a video about our like trying to conceive journey, but I just like don't know if people are actually interested in it or not. I've had some people say they want to see it, but I just don't know if enough of you guys are interested in it. So if you want to see it, let me know. But for now I'm gonna eat these gummies. I'll show you guys which ones these are. So these are the ones I've been taking for a few months now. I love them. They taste so good. They don't make me feel sick or anything like that, and I like compare them to a lot of other ones, and these ones seem to have more of a lot of the vitamins in it than the other ones. So yum yum yum, so delicious. So as I'm making my coffee right now, it did remind me that I wanted to say, since we are kind of trying to get pregnant, I have changed my diet because of it. I've definitely been doing like a lot of research on like foods that like you shouldn't be eating, but like I said, I've been trying not to get crazy with it because I don't want it to like control my life. I want it to happen like super naturally. So I've just been like more aware, and I've been trying not to have caffeine and stuff like that. I've also heard that decaffeinated coffee is like way worse for you, because I guess there's more chemicals in it and stuff like that. So if I do have coffee, I try to just have like a cup for like a full day, or I'll just have like a little bit of it. I normally don't really drink a ton of coffee anyway to begin with. I have dark chocolate peppermint coffee creamer. I got it from the grocery store this morning. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of this in here, and I'm gonna tell you guys what it tastes like. Okay, let's see what this tastes like. I can't tell if I love it or not. I think it's like peppermint mocha. Or no, okay, this one isn't the mocha one, because there was like a peppermint mocha one, but this is a dark chocolate peppermint. It tastes like, I don't know what it tastes like. It tastes like something. I don't hate it, but I'm not obsessed with it either. I'm sure I'll like grow to like it though. I just got out of the shower and I ended up not taking a nap, and I ended up only drinking like a sip of the coffee. I don't know why, but for some reason, like lately, coffee the past few months has been tasting like really metally to me. I don't know why. It's been really weird. I have no idea what it is. But like every time I go to drink coffee, I get really excited and then it tastes like metal in my mouth and it's really annoying. So I don't know what's been going on with that. But anyway, I'm gonna make dinner. I'm gonna make eggplant parm for dinner, and I feel like I didn't eat a lot today. So I'm gonna eat some food while I'm making it. And I feel like I'm gonna eat a lot tonight because I'm definitely really hungry. I think I'm gonna try out, Connor's being so weird, but I think I'm gonna try this jackfruit barbecue thing while I make the eggplant. So I'll update you guys on how that tastes. All right, I just cut this package open and I'm gonna see. Ugh, I don't know how I feel about it. Like I said before, sometimes when stuff looks too similar to meat, it freaks me out so much. And this looks so similar to meat that it's a little freaky. I feel like Connor might end up liking it. I also don't know what a jackfruit looks like, so maybe if I actually knew what a jackfruit looked like, I'd be like, oh, this just looks like the fruit, but I don't know. I'm really scared to try it. Oh, it smells so real. It's weird. So this is like what it looks like. All right, I'm scared. Whoa. I don't know what this flavor is. Again, I feel like my mouth, I keep tasting like metal in it, and maybe one of you guys know, maybe I'm like sick or something and I just don't know. And like my mouth tastes really acidic, so I don't know if that's like why this tastes so weird to me right now. I'm gonna have Connor try it and see what he thinks.
Whatever that is, it's gross.
So whatever that is, it's gross. I don't know what it is. Something tastes very funky about this. I don't like it or recommend it. So for eggplant parm, I just take an eggplant and then I bread it with Italian breadcrumbs, and then I fry it on the stovetop, and then after that I just layer it in a pan with, let me get this, show you guys. This is like the secret, literally the secret sauce to my eggplant. This stuff makes it taste so good. The sauce is amazing. So I just layer the eggplant with the sauce and then mozzarella cheese, and I bake it in the oven. I think I bake it at like 425 for about like 30 minutes or so. So I'm just going to do a time lapse of this so you guys can see the process. Also, I do want to say, I do know that tasting metal is a sign of pregnancy, but I promise you guys, I'm not pregnant right now. I actually thought I was pregnant at one point because I kept tasting metal, and I kept watching all these like videos of people who said they tasted metal and it was a sign of them being pregnant, and then like 2 days later I got my period. So it's not pregnancy. I don't know what it is. I might go to the doctor soon because it's been happening for a while. It's been like 2-3 months. It's probably been like 2 months, so might go to the doctor. I just made myself a fruit parfait. So I just put yogurt, blueberries, strawberries, and granola. This is like a kashi granola, and it has, I think, like 10 grams of protein in it, which is awesome. When you don't eat meat, I'm just like try to get as much protein in as possible. So that's awesome. Oh, hi. Hi, cute boy. I always bring out my leftover strawberries, or like the strawberries that were bad, in the container, and I throw them in our backyard because we have so many deer that walk. Oh my gosh, there they are. Oh, there they are. There's usually like little babies. Oh, that one is a baby. Oh, he lost his spots. He's growing up so quickly. They're so sweet. So yeah, they always come through the yard, so I always like to put fruit out for them. Oh, there's another one. Look at the little baby just sitting there. Oh, guys, look at them. They're right outside our window. I'm gonna go give them the rest of the strawberries because they're kind of like on their way out anyway. So let's go feed them. So cute. Come on, strawberries. They all just walk away from me. Aww. So Connor just made me a salad. Looks super yummy. I'm like so hungry right now while I'm waiting for everything to cook, so I need something else to eat. So I'm gonna put on it this classic oil and vinegar from Newman's Own. It tastes so good. The eggplant is ready to go in the oven. While the food is cooking, I'm outside sipping on some coffee. If you guys can hear it, our neighborhood is so peaceful and so relaxing. Oh my goodness, I love it here so much. So I'm gonna cook some pasta with this. This is penne and it's the Barilla Protein Plus. I always get the protein one. I feel like today I'm using a lot of protein, but that's good because I definitely need it. So here is the eggplant. I usually eat a ton of this, so this is not all I'll be eating. Probably have like a few plates of it because I love eggplant. So I'm going to dig in and eat my dinner. So I wanted to end off the video. It's actually the next day. And I wanted to talk to you guys about how I actually gained weight and kind of talk about the food that I ate today. So I feel like with the food I ate today, or in today's video, I think that when I was trying to gain weight, I probably ate a little bit more than what I did eat today. Like I definitely would have been snacking more, and some of like the snacks I would eat was eating like a lot of like bars like that had like oats in it and like lots of nuts. I also was juicing a lot and I had like lots of smoothies. I also was going to the gym when I gained the most weight, and I was doing like a lot of like resistance and like strength training. So I think that helped a lot, and then I would have like really big protein smoothies after, and like everything I ate I would just make sure like I had a lot of protein in it and I was getting all of that into my body, which I think had a huge impact because before I was making sure like I had a good amount of protein, but I think that when I was working out I like was really cautious that I was getting enough protein. So I think that that really helped me to gain weight. Another thing that helped me to gain weight was taking away stress and being very conscious of the amount of stress I had in my life and how I controlled it. I think I'm a very like nervous energy person, and people either like when they're like anxious, nervous, stressed, they kind of do it in like different ways. For me, I don't eat because I like get really sick feeling, where other people, all they'll do is eat, so they gain weight when they're stressed and nervous. I'm having a hard time talking right now, I just woke up. But they just gain a ton of weight when they're stressed because they're stress eating, where for me, I don't eat when I'm stressed out. So I realized that in order for me to gain weight, I have to relax and be in a really calm environment and like just go out of my way to make sure that I'm calm. So if it's just like putting on some relaxing music, doing some stretches, maybe like following like a yoga routine online, or just putting in like a podcast, going for a walk. I was like going outside a lot and just like being out in the outdoors and nature, and it just really relaxed me. So I highly recommend that. And then for today's video, I definitely think I would have been eating a little bit more probably. I think that what people in my videos sometimes don't realize is that I like will keep eating tons of portions. So you might only see me eating like one bowl of mac and cheese, but like the reality is that like I almost eat like an entire box. Or like the same thing with like the eggplant, like I kind of just keep eating until I feel full. And then I'll usually like wait like a half hour, and then a lot of the times like I'll still be hungry after that, so I'll go back for more food. And I really just like recommend just like taking your time when you eat, and if you're still hungry, go eat more. I think a lot of the time I would go to bed being hungry because I just was like lazy and didn't feel like making food. So I think that had a huge impact. So when I got married, I was about 100 and either 21 or 22 pounds, which I felt like was a really good weight for me. And I think that like, especially around like the honeymoon and stuff, I definitely was like putting on more weight, and that's because I was so relaxed, and it just shows how my body does not want to gain weight when I'm stressed out. So that was a really, really great time. And right now my weight is like fluctuating between 118 to 120. I guess it just depends like how much I'm eating throughout a day. So I definitely like haven't lost a ton of weight. I'm way better than what I started at like 115. I'm only 5'4", so for me, if I do gain weight, it's like kind of obvious. It's not as obvious if I was like under 5'4", but I still feel like a couple pounds like does make a difference on my body. But I hope this video was helpful to you guys. I feel like I wish I included more food in it, but it was just like more of like a realistic day of what I'm actually eating. And I didn't want to go out of my way to like put things in if I wasn't actually going to be eating it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions or want me to do another one, just let me know and I will do it. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye!